Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a video on this palette. Oops. This palette. This is the Kylie Jenner Calm Before the Storm palette. And yeah, it's a pastel palette. I saw a lot of influencers only reviewing the Eye of the Storm palette. Bunch of sissies. So I went ahead and created this look, which I kind of like actually. But that's just spoiler alert. Go ahead and watch the video and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so we're doing things a little bit differently because I was already kind of done up for work. Like, this is how I went to work with my foundation and my blush. This is literally all I wear to work most of the time. A little bit of eyeshadow, but this time I'm not wearing eyeshadow because I knew I was going to come home and film. But I do have my eyebrows on and my bandeau because I took off my shirt. Not naked. Anyway, so we are using the Kylie Jenner palette. Is that even in focus? Am I in focus? I feel like I'm not in focus. So I was going to use this yesterday, but as you can see by my background change, I went thrift store shopping with Jessie, and we found a bunch of good stuff. So my setup back here is like super different, which means I might be doing a makeup collection video soon, maybe, but ignore my nails. And yeah, let's get right to this. So just so you guys know, I went to go take up close-up shots of this, and let's see if it'll do it. The yellow pan fell out. I don't know why, but it fell out, and I'm kind of like, so thought I'd mention that. I don't know what I'm doing as usual, but so this pink shade I think is Aquarius. Wait. Okay, so the shades are weird. The way they are in the back is the opposite of how they are in front. So like if you look at it from here, it's how it is the other way around. So anyways, I'm gonna go into Sweet Love. I think that's what this shade is called. Yeah, I'm going to use this as my transition shade. I noticed a lot of YouTubers were not reviewing this palette, so that's what I'm here for. I don't love that this doesn't have a mirror, even though I use my mirror and I never really use a palette mirror. I don't love that it doesn't have one. It doesn't have the option of one. So, not bad for a pastel. Okay, so we're going to go. That was a Luxie 231. This here is a Luxie 229. And then this, I think, is Aquarius. This is Jessie's sign. And the new baby Stormy sign. That's a really pretty shade. Like a super, super pretty shade, actually. I feel like they blend really pretty together, but yet can't tell because I'm that awkward shade of tan, I guess you'd say. Okay, next I'm going to go into the green shade, Northern Light. And I'm going to put that in the corner. Oh, that one's hella pigmented. Okay. Alright, I see what you did there. Wow, that one's so pigmented. I'm going to go back into the purple. Build off of that one. I have not played with pastels, I feel like either ever or in a very long time. Like maybe forever ago when I was into like my rave day makeup. I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer so I can clean up that corner because I really want to put yellow there. So there's a lot of kickback on this palette, but I'm going to go into the yellow, which is Sunshine? Maybe? That's this one here. The way that, like I'm telling you, the way it's named is so freaking weird. Like, I wish, I mean, I guess I understand what she did, because if you turn it over, then it'd be the exact same, but when I'm looking at it from behind, it's so complicated to read. The yellow's not bad. Like, I was kind of thinking that maybe it wouldn't be as pigmented as it was advertised, if you know what I mean. But, I mean, it's taken a little bit of building, I'll give it that, but it's freaking yellow. What do you expect? Bitch, I'm waiting for Jeffree to come out with the yellow. So, I'm going to swatch these metallics really quick. Ignore my nails. Well, they're very crumbly. Don't like that. Oh, that yellow's really pretty. The green's really pretty too. Ooh, that's really pretty too. Oh, the purple is my favorite. So I am going to go into the green one here. This is my Cat Body Shade and Light brush.
Not you.
And I'm going to put it in between Northern Light and Sunshine. No, Angel. The yellow is called Angel. Oh my god.
Desmond! Monster!
The pink one made a hot mess. So I'm going to take the other end of that, go into this yellow one here, which is called Little Wonder. This one is called Sunshine, and this one is Little Wonder. I'm telling you, I don't like the way these are named. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put it right here in the inner corner. I don't know how long ago my camera stopped recording. And then I went back into the purple, which was Aquarius, and I applied it more here just to kind of deepen the purpleness of it. And then I'm going to blend it out a little bit more. Guys, I'm actually really liking this pastel look. I'm sorry. Then I'm going to go back into Sunshine, the yellow. And going under. Okay, I'm going to get the green and blend that under as well. So, I don't know if I showed you these. Okay, if my lens looks blurry, I don't know what it is because, yeah. Anyways, I forgot what I was going to do. Those are the swatches. So I feel like the metallic I put in between this doesn't even show what. But it's pretty swatched. I'm going to go back into it, which is a green one. And right here. That's better. But I feel like my yellow is fading. I'm going to go back into yellow. I wish it translated like that yellow to my lids. It's a little softer yellow, but I guess that's normal. Kind of like the lime crime I just used when it was more, instead of coral. Let's try wedding. I don't feel like that made a difference. So I'm going to take this one here, Heaven Sent. I'm going to put that one right here, the center, which you can barely see. Okay, so this eye has it right here, and this one doesn't. You can barely see. Getting more purple. I look like an Easter egg. And I kind of like it. Okay, so I switched out lashes. I have no idea what lashes these are called. They look funky to me for some reason. Could just be this look. So I am going in with a Nightfall. So I did use the brush to apply this when I did my swatch photo, which I don't know if it's up already. Probably not. It is super pigmented, and I love the way it smells. Like, the formula is pretty damn fabulous. And I'm not the biggest fan of traditional lips. This is the Sigma EO 6 Wing Liner brush, but I'm going to use it to straighten the line. Okay, so this is what the lip looks like by itself. I really, really like it. Like, it almost reminds me of Jeffree Star's Weirdo. I did have to clean it up right here, but I'm going to go over it with Flash. So when I did my lip swatch last night, I used a separate brush to apply it because I didn't want the black to stain this wand, and it did take quite a bit of building to get kind of like this metallic-y look that I really liked, because as soon as I dabbed it, it disappeared. See? So I had to keep reapplying and applying and goop it on. Luckily, it's not a heavy formula, so I do like that, but it just takes a lot to get what you want. Like, if you want to keep it like this, you literally have to just like keep reapplying. So we're just gonna leave it like that for now. Like I said, the photo, I did goop it on, so it looks like a lot more pigmented. The more you add, the more like metallically it looks. But I really like it. So I'm gonna touch up the blush and go into Jeffree Star's 24 Karat Gold and Liberace and Legendary. Now that I've sufficiently doused myself in Liberace, then I am gonna go, now I'm gonna go get dressed. I still have my bandeau on, I'm not naked, and yeah, I'll come back and give my final thoughts. And we are back. So that was it. This is the final look. I do really like this look. Some of the shades took some building. Like, I don't think you can tell I used pink in my transition. But as far as the shades go, I use 7 of the 10. I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 70% of the palette. This palette does sell for $40, which is a little bit on the pricey side, especially because I just did videos on the Jeffree Star and the Venus, which are both 18 shade palettes for $50, so for $10 more. Well, 12 and 16, you can get 8 more shades. That's completely up to you. Of course, you are paying for the name. No disrespect. I do like Kylie, so this isn't shade. I'm just speaking the truth. But yeah, I mean, the yellow I wish was a little bit darker. So if you look at the yellow on my lid versus the yellow in the pan, I feel like this has a little bit more sunflower yellow to it. I guess you would say that, which, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And the green was so pretty and pigmented. Like, I was really surprised by the green. Like I said, when you look at the shades back here, they're not as you would. So like it says on this side, it says Aquarius, Angel, Northern Lights, Sunshine, and True Love, which isn't how the palette is here. So you would think directly behind it you would have the shade names. I know this is something so tiny to pick on, but it bothers me. As far as like doing reviews on palettes, I like being able to see what name the shade is immediately, and usually the shade back here will correspond with the one in front, or it'll have the shade made here. I don't own any of her other palettes, so I don't know if this is just me nitpicking, and it probably is, but that's a little thing that I didn't like. So that's the one thing I could say I didn't like about this palette. So it says Aquarius, Angel, Northern Lights, Sunshine, and True Love, when in reality it's the opposite way. So what you're reading here is the other way. So when I was telling you shade names, I almost feel like I was telling you the wrong shade. So if I messed up a little bit, I'm so sorry in advance. The lipstick I really like, aside from, like I said, traditional lipstick tends to get on my teeth, so I don't love it as much, but this formula is pretty damn nice. It doesn't dry down to a complete matte. Obviously, it's not like the lipstick. And it is pretty long lasting. It doesn't stain. It doesn't feather, which I liked. And with the gloss, like I said, I mean, it's kind of seeping into the black, so it's not as metallic as if you would have done it without. Go like this. And then it looks pretty, but then the more you talk, it disappears. So like with the Ciates, the more you talk, like your lips rub together, more glitter pops out, but this gloss kind of disappears the more you talk. I don't like that, but it is so pretty. I think it would be more amazing over a liquid matte lipstick, so I will probably try that sometime next. But this combo, I think it's pretty bomb. I'm not gonna lie, I bought these 2 shades specifically for this combination. It did let me down a little bit, but I still think it's pretty amazing, not gonna lie. And the black with the pastels, I like it. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're new here, I'm RLQ.Rosie on Instagram, so you can follow me there, and all of the social networks I will link down below. And if you don't like this video, please just walk away, pretend it did not happen. But as for that, I'll see the rest of you in the next video. Bye.